of a stage thing. Hey, we're here at the 2008 commencement at Grand Rapids Community College, and we're talking to a few students out here. It's a little chilly, but we know you guys are warm in there, but we wanted to maybe get some interviews with students and see how you're doing. So we first have
Drew and Tally.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
An Associate of Arts.
And I know you're a member of a certain organization on campus. What would that be?
I am the Secretary of the Alpha Upsilon Kappa chapter of Phi Theta Kappa.
And that is a what kind of society?
An honor society.
Excellent. Now, do you have family inside?
I do. I have my mother, I have some cousins, and my sister.
Okay, would you like to wave to them? That was a very nice wave, little subtle. And here we have wearing the actual medal for Phi Theta Kappa is?
Michaela Bramsey.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Associates of Music.
What do you plan on doing with that?
I'm going to Western to study music therapy.
Okay, and do you have family in there?
I do. I have my mom and my aunt and my uncle and my sister.
That was a pretty low wave. You want to give them like a big goofy wave?
Yeah.
Excellent, big goofy wave. Okay, we're going back here. We have our first victim, guest, and your name is?
Grace.
Grace, you have a last name?
Grace Torella.
Okay, do you have a family in there?
I do, my mom and my sister.
Okay, you want to say hi to them?
Hi.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Associates in Science.
And what do you plan on doing with that?
I plan on going to Michigan Tech for my chemical engineering degree, hopefully.
Hopefully. I think you're going to make it.
Thanks.
All right, and back here, this guy's kind of nervous, so he is very, very camera shy. He told me that. So, and your name is?
I'm Carlos Menjivar.
Carlos Mendovar. How are you? What are you graduating with tonight?
Associates of Arts.
What do you plan on doing with that?
Well, I just got accepted to the University of Oregon, so I'm going to go out to Oregon in the fall.
So why would you be nervous? You got all that going for you.
I was just playing with you.
Oh, really? You're a ham, aren't you?
Yeah.
Oh, do you have family in there?
I do.
Okay, you want to wave to them?
Okay.
And who is it? And who are you waving to?
Shout out to Emily, Jasmine, and Rachel.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, boy, she's backing up here. Come on up here. And your name is?
Laura.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Associates of Arts.
What do you want to do with that?
I'm going to General Studies, so just education, lower L.
Education is a good thing. Do you have family in there?
Love it, yes.
And you want to say hi to them?
Yeah. Hola, my husband, I love you.
See, hear that, husband? She loves you. Thank you. Oh, and okay, she really was nervous. She did not want to do this at all. And your name is?
Raven Butler.
And what are you graduating with?
Associates of Arts.
What was that first word? La, 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 la. What was that?
I messed it up.
What do you want to do with that?
Transfer for a bachelor somewhere.
Somewhere. Anywhere?
Not decided yet. Looking at Davenport or Farris.
They're both good schools. All right, do you have family in there?
Yes. My dad, Sonia, Chance, and Calvin.
Your dad, Sonia?
Nope, my dad is Robert.
Oh, okay, good deal. Well, thank you very much. Okay, and now, wait, who has the thing on their head? Okay, she does. Come here a second. Okay, turn around. Okay, got it. She believed she could, so she did. I don't know who put that on there, but, she's rolling with it tonight. And your name is?
Sarah Hellum.
And what do you want what are you graduating with tonight?
Associates in Science.
And where are you planning on going?
Farris.
Good school. Uh-oh, watch out. And do you have family in there?
Yep.
You want to say hi to them?
Hi.
Hi, like general family?
Oh, yeah. My mom and dad.
Oh, just,
Yeah.
okay, very cool. That's nice. Well, thank you very much. Okay, and our last person here is?
Kaylee.
Kaylee. And Kaylee what?
Crane.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Associate of Science.
Was that a trick question for you on the last name?
No.
What are you graduating with tonight?
Associate of Science.
You had to look?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you plan on doing that? Is that on the back of the card?
No, but I am planning to transfer to Grand Valley for medical laboratory science.
Very cool. That sounds very ambitious. Now, do you have family in there too?
Yes, I have my mom, my dad, and my Aunt Molly.
All right, you want to wave to them?
Hi, guys.
All right, well, thank you very much. All right, and we're going to go back to you guys in the field house, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, just to remind you guys, we are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube, so make sure to check out those feeds. But meantime, we have some more students to talk to, and we have somebody here that has been waiting for this for 30 years? Okay, and your name is?
Susan Beeden,
And what are you graduating with tonight?
personal chef certificate.
Oh, so you're a culinary. All right, what's your favorite dish?
Anything I make.
That's a good answer. What do you plan on doing with that?
I'm starting a personal chef business. It's called Susie's Just a Bite LLC.
That's free advertisement because you're talking to everybody in there.
Yes, it is.
Would you like to say hi to anybody in there?
Hi, Jamie Dunn. That's my daughter. Hi, everybody at New Community Church. Thank you for all the support. Love you.
Very nice. Thank you very much. Okay, next. Okay, this young lady is very cold, but we're going to get her back in line as soon as possible. Your name is?
Candy
Do you have a last name?
Morales,
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Criminal Justice Juvenile Services.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna be one of the tough guys, huh?
Maybe. No, of course.
What do you want to do with that degree? You going on for more education, or are you going right into a job? What are you doing?
Well, right now I'm interning with Youth for Christ, so I was working with teenagers that had those problems. So I want to get into that, and also theology of the Bible as well.
And do you have family in there?
Yes, my mom, my dad, my sister, brother-in-law, my best friend Alexia, she's my niece, and my little Melanie, she's my niece too.
Wow, that's quite a crowd you got in there.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You better get back in line. I know you're freezing. Get a blanket.
I wish.
Okay, and here we have.
Adam Getliff,
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Associates in Automotive Technology.
Oh, good. Can you work on my car?
I could, yes.
Okay, I've got a Jeep. It really needs a lot of work.
Jeeps always need work. Bad cars.
And are you planning on going for more education, or you think you're just going to work with that?
I don't know quite what I want to do. I may go back to school. I just gonna go with it right now.
All right. So do you know all like the computer stuff with tech, with cars and all the computer chips? Oh, good, because mine doesn't have any of that.
That's a lot of interesting stuff in newer cars nowadays. So
Do you have family in there?
yes, I have my mom and dad in there.
You want to wave and say hi to them?
Hi, Mom and Dad. Thanks for all the support over the years.
Oh, that's nice. So they supported you through all this?
They did. They're very supportive for me.
Very nice. Well, thank you very much. Enjoy your graduation. Okay, now these two were sitting on a bench. They really didn't want to move. They were on their phones, probably watching our Facebook and YouTube feed. Sure, so that's what they were doing. And your name is?
Jessica Fairbanks,
And what are you graduating with tonight?
the practical nursing program.
Okay, and so are you going to go on for more education, or do you got a job right away?
I have a job, but I'll go on, but I'm ready for a break from school. It's been a long couple of years.
Okay, now you've got a lot of stuff around your neck here, and I notice you have this medal around your neck. What is that?
That's for PTK, the Honor Society.
Yeah, I kind of knew that, but I had to ask. And now you have also what are those for?
PTK, Honor Society.
I knew that too. That's the weirdest thing. So, do you have family in there?
I have a lot of family in there. I have my parents, my mother-in-law, my husband Gary, and my beautiful babies, Casey and Allie.
How old are they?
I have an 8-year-old daughter, a 5-year-old daughter, and a 1-year-old daughter.
Okay, well, by all means, wave at them because they can see it.
Hi, babies. I love you. Hi, Mom and Dad and Mom.
And
Hi,
Gary.
I love you.
Okay, we can't forget Gary. Thank you very much. And next we have.
Cassie Hemming.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
I am graduating with the Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences, and yesterday I graduated from the Police Academy.
Wow, so you're going to be a police officer?
Fingers crossed once I get a job somewhere.
Okay, I'm sure you will find one. There's a demand for it right now.
Absolutely. But
Do you have family in there?
yeah, just my mom and dad and my grandparents. So
Okay, you want to wave to them?
hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
She snuck a wave in there. Well, thank you very much and good luck in there. All right. Okay, we're going back to you inside the field house. We'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, we are back out here in Juan Oliveras Commons, and make sure that you look on Facebook, on the GRCC Facebook page, and also the GRCC Twitter account where we're live streaming this. So YouTube, Twitter, we're doing on all sorts of things. But we're interviewing some people out here, and first we have,
Bailey Eversano,
and what are you graduating with tonight?
a corrections certificate.
Okay, what's the green lanyard for?
Girl Scouts.
We have Girl Scouts here?
Oh yeah.
I did not know that.
Mhm.
Do you have
Few of us, but yeah.
Do you have family in there?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you want to say hi to all of them? I can wait. So I'll just put the microphone. You say hi to anybody. Just look right into the lens and say hi to them all.
Hi Mom. Hi Dad. Hi Faith.
Well, that was it. That's not a very long list. Nobody else? Okay, fine. All right, well, thank you very much and good luck in there. Thank you. All right, and you are?
Robin.
Just Robin.
Robin.
Okay. And what are you graduating with tonight?
My associate degree in nursing.
Okay, so are you going to go on? Do you have a job? What are you doing with that?
I have a potential job, yes.
Excellent. All right, what field do you want to go into with nursing?
What field of nursing?
Well, I mean, like
This is long term, I'd like to end up in peds.
that's a tough job.
Yes, it is.
Okay, do you have family in there?
I do. Quite a few.
Now you say you have quite a few. She said she had quite a few and she only had 3. Do you have more than that?
3. I have more than 3.
Okay, go ahead and say hi to them all.
Hello, Mom and Dad, Jesse and Austin and Katie, and my sister Billy Joe, and my sister Mary that's watching us online.
Perfect. Somebody's watching online on that Twitter, Facebook, whatever, all the things we're running it on. Okay, very cool. All right, and here we have, thank you very much. And here we have.
Laurie Eastman.
Now, I caught you on your cell phone.
Yes, you did.
Who were you calling?
My friend in there.
Really? That's not fair.
She called me out here
Oh, okay. What are you graduating with tonight?
with an Associates of Graphics and Web Development.
Whoa, that's cool. What do you want to do with that?
I'm already doing it.
All right, then. Okay, where are you working?
Cherry Health.
See, that's kind of like a free plug for them then.
It is, absolutely. And it's a wonderful place to work, to play,
Okay, now you're just hamming it up.
and to serve.
And do you have family in there you want to say hi to?
I actually have friends in there. My family are a little bit too old to be in there. So I want to say hi to Yadik, Jean, Mary, Rathna, my boss, who is amazing, and Betty, who I also work with.
Okay, very cool. Thank you very much, and good luck in there.
Thank you.
And you are?
My name's Josh Farris.
Okay, now you kind of got caught up in the wave of those guys because did you really want to do this, or did you just go along with the crowd?
Not really, but hey.
Okay, well, do you have family in there tonight?
Yes, I do. I have my dad, my sister Lindsay, my mom, my Aunt Missy, my Uncle Jim, and my Grandma Olson.
Wow, so you have a big group in there. What are you graduating with tonight?
An associate's in automotive technology.
Another mechanic / car guru?
Yep.
Excellent, I could use you later.
Yeah, I work at Sharp BMW currently, so.
Oh, very cool. Nice cars there.
Yep.
All right, so you good luck in there, and I hope everything goes well.
Awesome, thank you.
All right. Okay, these guys, I'm pretty sure these 2 are hams. Just guessing. Yeah, okay. Now, what is your lanyard, first of all?
Veterans.
I kind of knew that, but I have to ask. And what's your name?
Nick Tynes.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Associate's degree in welding and cutting technologies.
You could probably work with him on the automotive stuff.
I'm more into the heavy fabrication, heavy big stuff. So.
Very cool.
That.
Okay, very cool. And who do you have in there tonight?
I have my mom, my grandma, friend, and my fiance.
Very nice. And some of them actually have names too, don't they?
Yep. Julie, Connie, Patty, and Rachel.
There you go. See, it's good that you remember them all.
I do.
Oh, you got presents coming, man.
I hope.
You want to give them a big wave?
Hey, Ma.
Oh, hi, Mom. I mean, can you beat that? And next we have?
Cesar Joel Guerra.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Associates in Welding Technologies as well.
Same, like big, heavy stuff you want to work on?
Yes, sir. Actually, I already work doing that, so make weldments, fixtures, things of that nature, so.
Excellent. And
the bigger stuff.
Yeah, more smaller stuff.
Okay, so you'd probably work with the automotive guy, like for car frames, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, that would be fun.
Okay, and who do you have in there tonight?
I have my wife, Heather. I want to say hi to her. My mom, my dad. I have my sister, Natalie. My brother-in-law, Matt. My nephew, Julian. I have my mother-in-law and my father-in-law, Jane and Fred. And my stepdaughter, Mariah, and her boyfriend, Zach.
Wow, is there any space in there for anyone else to watch graduation tonight?
I had some other ones, but they didn't want to come, so.
Oh, well, they're lost, huh?
Yep, they're lost.
All right, well, thank you very much. All right, and last but not least, we have?
Alvin Johnson.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
I'm an associate's degree in architecture technology.
Ooh, very heady stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And do you have family in there?
Yes, I have my wife, Amy Johnson, my nieces and nephews, Timmy Cosby, Kalia Cosby, Columbus Cosby, Katanya Sedell, and Amaya Snyder.
Very cool. You want to say hi to him, waving the camera for him?
Hi, y'all. So proud. So thank you all for coming.
And you should be proud of this guy. It's a pretty good career he's got going for him starting out.
Love you so much.
Thank you very much. All right, now we're going to go back to you. It's getting a little colder out here, but hopefully we'll get a few more interviews in before they start walking in. We are back, and I understand we are streaming on YouTube, not Twitter, and our Facebook feed, or GRCC. So check that out unless you're here live when we have a next victim or student, I should say. And your name is?
Chloe Farber,
And what are you graduating with tonight?
an Associates of Applied Sciences and Occupational Therapy Assisting.
What are you going to do with that?
Become an occupational therapy assistant.
That was a pretty easy answer.
It was.
Now, I understand you know our cameraman.
I do. Yeah.
And why do you know him?
He lives a couple doors down.
Did he like bring you up here for this?
Yes.
Do you have family in there you'd like to say hi to?
I do. I have my husband and my brothers and my parents. So, hi guys.
Well, see, you even gave the big wave.
Yep.
All right, that's it. You're off the hook now. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, next. Unfortunately, I left these poor young ladies out the last time. I went right past them, but I know. And your name is?
Miriam Harris.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
I am graduating with criminal justice and juvenile delinquency.
And what do you want to do with that?
I plan on going to Farris and hopefully law school.
Excellent. Now, do you have family in there?
No.
Nobody? You're just here by yourself?
Oh, my family, yeah, they're here. They're a little bit late. They got locked out the house where the tickets were.
Okay, well, they'll have to buy a DVD later, and they'll look at your interview.
They're not crazy. They will be here.
Okay, they will be here. Okay, well, thank you very much. Okay, next we have, first of all, you got to turn around. Okay, and what is the Looney Tunes? You have Looney Tunes on the back of your head. Okay.
Yes.
All right, and what's your name?
Hassan Majid.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Juvenile Services, Criminal Justice.
Oh, so you're kind of with them as far as...
We are.
We're a trio.
We come at more than trio, quadruple. Yes.
Okay, regular gang.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, and do you have family in there tonight?
We sure do.
Okay, you want to say hi to them?
Yes. I would like to say hi to my mom and dad, my biggest supporters. Without them, I wouldn't be here. So definitely, yes.
That was very touching.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. And next we have...
You already got me.
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, I already got her. Apparently she wants to be interviewed again. And next we have...
Jericho Burt.
And what are you graduating with? Wait, criminal justice.
You know it, yes.
And do you have family in there?
I do.
You want to say hi to them? Name them all off.
My mom, my dad, my grandma, Jazz, Lauren, hi.
That was excellent. You did a great job. It was worth the wait, wasn't it?
It was. I know y'all enjoy seeing me.
I do. Everybody inside the field house is enjoying it. Just did it. GRCC. You have a hat? Oh, I don't know. Black excellence. Excellent. I like that. Very nice. You got to tell me these things. I don't look. And last but not least, in this group we have.
My name's Sierra Lowe.
And what are you graduating with? Oh, wait, that's right. You're part of this whole criminal justice group.
Yes, Juvenile Services.
Do you have family in there?
I do. I just want to say thank you to everyone who supported me throughout everything. It means a lot to me, and you'll never know how much I am grateful to have you guys.
Wow. Thanking everybody kind of gets you more gifts, too.
Gifts don't mean nothing. I just need the support and love. That's all.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you very much. Okay, and we have another group. They're coming up here right now. Oh, they're not. We're going to have to go get them. Oh, here you are. Okay, we're going to start on this end. First we have.
Kelsey Mcdonough,
And what are you graduating with tonight?
an associate in science and art and sciences.
Art and sciences. And what do you want to do with that?
Teach early childhood education.
Okay, do you want to work up at our Child Development Center up here?
Yes, I sure do.
Okay, cool.
In the summer.
Very nice. So you got your job all set. And do you have family in there?
I do not. Nope.
Nobody. Okay. Like, do you have family? Okay. Well, you can say wave to your family then. And next we have.
Rachel Smith,
And what are you graduating with?
Child Development Associates.
Am I just like picking out from groups here? Like you're all, okay. That's the thing. And do you have family in there?
I do. My mom and my son and my dad and my fiance and Grandma Di.
You didn't seem so happy about the fiance thing. You really.
Did that show? Sorry, babe. I love you.
Give him a big wave. Blow him a kiss. Something. There you go. Very good. And next we have.
Hello, I am Jessica Shelton. I'm graduating with an Associates in Applied Arts and Sciences and Child Development.
And do you have family in there?
I sure do. My mom, my dad, my son, daughter, and my guy.
Very nice.
Love you guys.
Oh, see, she was nicer to her guy.
Aw.
And next we have.
Hi, my name is Haridi Dongdi. I goes by Tata though. Yeah, Tata, T-A-T-A.
Okay. So Tata, graduating also with child development. Okay. And do you have family in there?
Oh, I do. I have beautiful family waiting for me there. Michael, Marlon, Bonus, Leah, and hi, my honey bunny is there. Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you very much, and good luck in there.
Thank you so much.
Okay. We're going to go wrangle up another group for you. We'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, we're back out here on the Commons, and remember to check out that GRCC YouTube feed and the GRCC Facebook page where we're live streaming tonight's commencement. So first off, we have,
Rosa,
and what are you graduating with tonight?
Associates of Arts.
What do you want to do with that degree?
Just keep going, keep going.
Do you have a school in mind?
Maybe GV or MSU.
That sounds good.
That's my dream school.
Well, then do it.
I am going to do it.
All right, do you have family in there?
Yeah, I have my mom, my dad, and my brothers, and a family friend.
Okay, you want to give them a big goofy wave?
Hi.
That was a very nice big goofy wave. And next we have
Yes, Giovanni, as you can see here.
Giovanni Hernandez.
Yeah.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
An Associates of Arts.
And what do you want to do with that?
It's the stepping stone of what's to come, I guess.
Like stepping stone to another college, a career? What do you want to do?
Actually, this following semester, this fall, I will be going to Grand Valley, and then I am applying to their School of Social Work. So that's kind of what I want to do.
Sounds like you got a pretty good plan there.
Yeah, for the most part, I think so. And then just keep going along until I get bored of studying, I guess. Oh,
okay, can't lose that. We'll go. Oh, he's gonna grab it. Okay. Yeah, you can't lose that. That would look really funny if you didn't have that walking.
yeah. So
Do you have family in there tonight?
I got my little brother, my sister, and my dad and my mom. They're both in there. Hopefully, they finally sat down, or if not, then.
Well, wave and say hi to them.
Hi, Mom.
Just Mom. You don't want to say hi to anybody else. Okay, now that you've seen how it goes, what's your name?
Samantha.
Look at just like a professional. And what do you have on your mortarboard? Can you turn around and show us?
Yeah, so it says, I believe I could, so I did.
Very nice. And who do you have in there that's going to cheer you on?
My parents, my step-parents, my little sister, my boyfriend, my best friend, and my grandpa.
You want to wave to them?
Hi, guys.
All right, well, thank you very much. And last but not least, we have
Chris.
Okay, now, Chris, your whole gang back there sort of made you do this, didn't they?
I apparently got called out by my family. Hi, Grandma, Marv, Laurie, Mom, Jim, Stacy, my wife, and then my lovely daughter, Ashlyn. Here, Daddy's finally on camera. There you go.
See, they guilted you into it.
They sure did.
What are you graduating with?
Associates of Arts.
And what do you want to do with that?
Further my career.
Okay, do you have a career right now that you're working?
In plastics technology, so we'll take that on and then firefighter in the fall.
Very cool. Sounds like you got a good plan.
Pretty good.
All right, well, thank you very much. Thank you. All right, we are going back to you guys in the field house. Weather's holding, so we'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, we are back out here on the Commons interviewing students, and we're just about ready to walk in a few minutes, but we have a few more students we want to get in. So first we have
Jesse Crusin.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
The Associates of the Arts.
And what do you want to do with that degree?
I'm going to start Calvin Seminary Master's of Divinity program in the fall.
Very cool. And what's the lanyard you have around your neck?
It's a military veteran cord, service cord. Yes,
very cool. Now, do you have family in there you want to say hi to?
I do. I want to say hi to my mom. I want to say hi to my best friends, my friends Sarah, Kelly, and Cheryl. Just everybody, Pastor Jerome for being there. Just thank you guys for coming out to support me.
Wow, sounds like you have a good group.
So, thank you.
All right, well, thank you very much. Okay, next, okay, this whole group, they're kind of nervous. Okay, this one's kind of the lead nervous one, but your name is?
Jade Perez.
And you just show them how it's done, okay? And what are you graduating with tonight?
An Associate of Arts.
And what would you like to do with that degree?
Pursue a career in graphic design.
Okay, we have a couple graphics people going, so you got some competition out there.
Yeah.
You ready for it?
Oh, yeah, I'll beat them.
Okay. And who do you have family-wise in there?
I have my mom, my dad, my grandparents, and most importantly, my son.
Most importantly, your son. Okay, what's your son's name?
His name is Carter Daniel Perez.
You want to wave to him?
Hi, Carter.
Very cool. Thank you very much. And next we have?
Morgan Polad.
Yeah, she didn't want to give her name, but now she has. And what are you graduating with tonight?
Associates of Arts.
And what do you want to do with that?
Start a photography business.
Very cool. Maybe you can get with her in graphics and
That'd be good.
yeah. And do you have family in there?
Yeah, I do. My mom, dad, sister, and my boyfriend.
Okay, you want to wave to him?
Hey.
You want to blow your boyfriend a kiss? Oh, very nice. See, I love that. Okay, next we have.
Hi, Aiden Coulter,
And what are you graduating with?
Associates of the Arts.
And now, you have a blue lanyard around your neck. What is that for?
I'm part of the middle college program at Wyoming. So basically, we took college classes at Wyoming High School, had the professors come in, and we started this, I think, in 2014. So we're graduating today with all our credits.
So you had a real leg up then.
Yeah, it's an awesome program.
And do you have family in there?
Yes, I have a step parent and a mom in there. I also have a date here today.
Well, it's a great date, really.
Hopefully, he doesn't get too bored. Hi.
Hi, date. She'll be out in a minute. Thank you very much. And next we have.
Jessica Jaros,
And what are you graduating with?
Associates of Arts.
Okay, now you also have the middle college program?
Yes.
Okay, so did you really like that program?
I did. I had a lot of fun.
Excellent. And who do you have in there tonight?
My mom, my sisters, my grandma, and my grandpa.
You want to wave to him? Very nice, very conservative wave. I like that, though. Thank you. And last but not least, we have.
Carly Hershberger,
And what are you graduating with?
Associates of Arts degree.
And what would you like to do with that, ideally? Dream big. What do you want to do?
Oh, I would love to become a pastor.
Very cool. And
But I'm not sure.
you're not sure?
No, not yet. I just want to take something in biblical studies for sure. That's where my interest is the most.
Okay, cool. Well, I hope you have good luck with it. Do you have family in there?
Oh, yes, tons. Some from Alabama as well.
Okay, well, go ahead and say hi to every one of them if you want to.
Hello.
I mean, you could use names.
Hello, David, Cassie, Nick, Will, Mom, Dad.
Very cool. Thank you very much. Okay, we just had a car pass us in the Bostwick Commons. Everything's okay, and we will see you in there in just a few minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Grand Rapids Community College 101st Commencement Exercises. Entering at this time is the dais, the president of Grand Rapids Community College, the Faculty Association presidents, the Grand Rapids Community College Board of Trustees, the provost, the Dean of the School of Workforce Development, the Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, the Emeritus President Recipient, the Emeritus Faculty Recipient, and the Distinguished Alumni Recipient. At GRCC, we have students attending from many different countries. Now entering the field house are students carrying the flags of just a few of these countries. Carrying the college's gonfalons are Cale Merdzinski, President, Student Alliance, and Casey Bonagala, Operations Director of Student Alliance. Now, please welcome the Grand Rapids Community College graduating class of 2018. Carrying the school's gonfalons are Brianna Castillo, President, Campus Activities Board, and Marcus Barisa, Vice President, Phi Theta Thapa. Now please welcome the faculty of Grand Rapids Community College, led by the respective associate deans. Entering from the left from the following departments are the School of Arts and Sciences. Entering on the right, the departments in the School of Workforce Development and the School of Student Success and Retention. Please welcome the faculty from Biological Sciences. From Applied Technology. The faculty from the Education Departments. And from the Automotive Departments. A welcome to the faculty from the Business Departments. Faculty from Computer Information Systems. Also the faculty from the Criminal Justice Department. Faculty from Exercise Science. From the Sekia Institute of Culinary Education. The Language and Thought Department. The Dental Faculty. Faculty from the Manufacturing Departments. And from Mechanical and Architectural Design. The faculty from the Music Departments. From Physical Sciences. Faculty from the Psychology Departments. And the Nursing Departments. The faculty from Social Sciences. Occupational Therapy Assistants. Faculty from the Theater Departments. Radiologic Technology. The Visual Arts Faculty. And also, please welcome the Academic Advising and Transfer Center staff, Counseling and Career Developments, Disability and Occupational Support Services, TRIO Student Support Services, the library staff, and finally the tutor coordinators. Ladies and gentlemen, you may please be seated. Now, please welcome the president of Grand Rapids Community College, Dr. Bill Pink.
Good evening. Wait a minute. Good evening. Welcome to the 2018 Grand Rapids Community College Commencement Ceremony, our institution's 101st ceremony celebrating the accomplishments of our graduates. This academic year, almost 1,600 students will have received a certificate or degree that encompasses programs of study from psychology to automotive technology. Of all those students, more than 400 will cross the stage tonight. Nearly 500 students will cross the stage tonight to accept their credential. While much has changed at GRCC since we were founded as Michigan's first junior college in 1914, let me say that again. You are sitting in the oldest community college in the state of Michigan. With 49 students back in 1914, studying topics from biology to Latin to mathematics, but even today, much that was then still remains the same. We are an institution committed to fostering not only academic growth and success of our students, but their success in life as well. And tonight, we will celebrate those successes. In addition to recognizing our student achievements, we will honor people who have contributed to this college and to our community. I would also like for you to help me show appreciation for those who are providing the music tonight. First of all, the Muskegon Region Police Pipes and Drums. Also, definitely. Also, Professor Kevin Dobrith, Assistant Professor Stephen Barton and the Concert Choir, and Assistant Professor Jared Staub and the Wind Ensemble, who will be providing our music this evening. Please give a round of applause for those. It's also pleasing to see so many families and friends and community leaders tonight. Thank you for joining us in saluting the accomplishments of our graduates. Families, friends, those of you who came to support the graduates, I'm sure these graduates appreciate the support that you've been able to give them in accomplishing what they celebrate tonight. So thank you for being here tonight. At this time, I'd like to ask you to stand for the national anthem, which will be led by Professor Kevin Dobrith, Program Director of our Music Department.
Oh, so can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You may be seated. At this time, would you please join me in a moment of silence so that each one of us can express our appreciation in our own way for the bright future these graduates will create. Please join me in a moment of silence. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my pleasure to introduce to you our platform guests for the evening. I'm going to ask you if you would hold your applause until each group is introduced. First of all, the Board of Trustees for Grand Rapids Community College. Mr. David Cucci, Chairperson and retired President and CEO of Christian Schools International. Ms. Deb Bailey, Vice Chairperson and Director of Global Corporate Relations for Steelcase Incorporated. Ms. Cynthia Bristol, Secretary and retired Grand Rapids Community College faculty member. Dr. Richard Stewart, Treasurer and retired professor from Cornerstone University. Mr. Kenyatta Brame, Trustee and Executive Vice President and Chief Administrative Officer for Cascade Engineering. Ms. Kathleen Brunsma, Trustee and Attorney with McShane and Bowie Law. And Mr. Carlos Sanchez, Trustee and Director of the Latino Business and Economic Development Center at Farris State University. Please join me in a warm welcome to our Board of Trustees this evening. Now I'd like to introduce to you the rest of the guests who are on stage this evening. Dr. Laurie Chesley, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs. Dr. Amy Koning, Dean of the School of Workforce Development. Dr. Mike Vargo, Dean for the School of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Frank Connor, Psychology Department Professor, Department Head, and Faculty Association President. Fatima Neves, 2018 Faculty Emeritus Award recipient and retired Professor of Counseling and Career Center. Ms. Jane Doyle, 2018 Distinguished Alumni Award recipient. And Dr. Juan Olivares, former Grand Rapids Community College President and tonight's keynote speaker. Please give a warm welcome to the rest of our platform guests. Friends, while it's true that this college would not exist without our students, our college would also not be a regional and national college of distinction without the awesome people who work here, who make up what we call the GRCC family. Please allow me to introduce to you this college's esteemed faculty, staff, and administrators. Please stand, all those faculty, staff, and administrators of Grand Rapids Community College, and be recognized at this time. You may be seated. Now, graduates, I'm going to ask you for something at this time. So, I mentioned earlier that there are family, friends, and loved ones who are here tonight in support of you. And no doubt you are very, very appreciative of those people in many ways. Whatever they ended up doing for you and continue to do for you, whether it be to watch children while you studied, whether it be to take care of other things while you went to class. So it's obvious that there are people here tonight that mean a lot to you, and that without those individuals, you probably wouldn't be able to sit where you sit tonight. So I want you to do tonight, at this time, I'm gonna give you a couple of seconds for this. Okay, I may give you a minute. I want you in your own way, and it probably includes standing up, and that's okay, and shouting and screaming, that's okay with me. I want you in your own way, but stay in your spot though. I want you in your own way to express to those loved ones who are sitting around us right now your appreciation for what they have done to help you get to where you are this evening, please. All right, you may be seated. Yes, I agree. Happy to see that no hats went flying, so thank you for that. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time it's my pleasure to welcome Board of Trustees Vice Chairperson Ms. Deb Bailey to the podium to recognize tonight's Faculty Emeritus Award recipient. Ms. Bailey.
On behalf of my fellow trustees, our faculty and staff, I would like to recognize the 2018 Faculty Emeritus Award recipient, Ms. Fatima Nieves. Fatima Nieves continues to advocate for students even after her retirement. She's known for her dedication and passion for helping them succeed in the classroom and beyond, connecting them with community resources so they have the support they need to reach their goals. She retired in 2015, but soon came back to help students reach the milestones we celebrate so proudly today, graduation. Please join me in watching this tribute.
My name is Fatima Nieves, and I am the coordinator for the Student Support Services program.
When I think of Fatima, I think of someone that's a very strong student success advocate, someone that goes out of her way to make sure that everything we do at GRCC has the student first.
She went out of her way to make sure that students were able to navigate the college. There was never one person. She was there for everybody all the time. She was the one that would bring humor into the department too. Her laugh, there's a couple people at the college that have very distinctive laughs, and she was one of them. But she would always try to bring out laughter in other people.
The most rewarding aspect of my work is seeing the students transform when they are in the college.
I can think of times when we were in meetings together and we were going down one path as an advising office thinking we were making all the right decisions, and then she'd say, well, what about this from a student perspective? And then we'd go down a completely different path.
That was just kind of her. She was always real prepared for everything that was going on. She was just always there for the team, always there for the students, always there for the college.
It is my great pleasure to bestow the 2018 Faculty Emeritus Award to Fatima Nieves.
Congratulations, that's awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, please at this time welcome our Board of Trustees Chairperson, Mr. Dave Cucci, who will present the 2018 Distinguished Alumni Award.
On behalf of my fellow trustees and the faculty and staff, I would like to honor a special alumnus this evening. Retired woman Air Force service pilot, Mrs. Jane Doyle. Jane's service to our country is extraordinary. She first attended what was then Grand Rapids Junior College back in 1940. That's not an error, 1940. Taking engineering courses and enrolling in Grand Rapids Junior College's civilian pilot training program at that time. She later earned a degree from the University of Michigan and continued flying with the Civil Air Patrol. She soon became part of an elite group of women pilots, transporting aircraft, equipment, and personnel, as well as testing planes that had undergone repairs. In 2010, she and other surviving pilots were honored with the Congressional Gold Medal. Please join me in watching this video.
Junior college changed my whole life, my whole plans. See, I had planned on going into some form of art or music, and then that summer, or right before school ended in the spring of 1940, they announced that they were going to have a summer flying program. The government was going to sponsor a civilian pilot training program. And I was in the engineering class, and Mr. Shue came in and announced it to the boys, and I thought, oh, this sounds interesting. So they said they'd let one girl in for every 9 fellows. So I had to pass a physical, and I got into the flying program that summer. Dr. Andrews was the president at that time, and he got this civilian pilot training program, this government program, for the college. And then from there, I did go down to Michigan to study art, but I still love flying, and when I heard about the WASP program for Women's Air Force Service Pilots, I applied for that and was accepted and went through 7 months training and got my commercial license and instrument license and flew for the Air Force. There weren't too many pilots, there were a few. Well, there was one other girl from Grand Rapids, and the two of us were recognized in the paper, as having our pilot's license, and being the first women to fly military aircraft. There were 25,000 that applied and 1,800 were accepted, and then 1,000 of us graduated from training. But then Congress wouldn't approve our military status, and some of them even went to started officers training classes. But Congress just wouldn't approve us as part of the military, so they disbanded the program and sealed the records and stored them in the archives of Congress. And it wasn't until we had gotten the Congressional Gold Medal in 2010, and we went to Washington and accepted that. They call us the pioneers. we paved the way for it. You never realized that women could, advance that far, and so many women have high positions now. They can do anything they want now. If you just really want to do it, well, you can find a way to do it.
It gives every one of us in this building tremendous joy to present the 2018 Distinguished Alumni Award to Miss Jane Dorr. We'll get a picture right over here. Okay, I'll help you back to your seat. One more. Got it. All right. Good.
Good. That was going to be such a cool picture to take with Miss Doyle. I wanted so bad to photobomb that because I wanted to be a part of that. Graduates, I'm sorry, but when you think about those that have walked before you in the halls of this great institution, and for those who are faculty and staff and administrators at this institution, that every year we get together to honor graduates, we always have someone that we honor as a distinguished alum. So we get to see on a regular basis who some of these people are. And so with the folks who've come before you, what an honor and what a part of history that you get to experience, and you get to carry that legacy that years from now, one of you will be in that same spot for some incredible things that you will do in this world. At this time, the GRCC Concert Choir will perform an exhortation by David Conti.
Grand Rapids Community College is honored to give our Presidential Emeritus Award this evening to a man who guided this institution through a decade of growth and challenges. Dr. Juan Olivares, who will also deliver tonight's keynote address, became the first Hispanic president of a Michigan college or university when he was tapped to lead Grand Rapids Community College in 1999. He is only the third GRCC president to receive this honor, following Richard W. Calkins and Dr. Stephen C. Ender. We are proud to recognize Dr. Olivares for his work to boost student minority enrollment and community involvement. Please join me for this short video.
As students, you hear a lot of names without context. We'll provide some today for one familiar name, that of our President Emeritus. Yes, he's the name behind the Juan Olivares Student Plaza and the guy on the mural in the main building. But there's a lot that came before. With degrees from Aquinas, Wayne State, and MSU, he started as an elementary school teacher in the Grand Rapids Public Schools, eventually leading special education. And then in 1991, he became the Director of Institutional Research for GRCC, the year we separated from GRPS. Juan led many community initiatives, including whether GRCC should establish a South Campus in Caledonia. He helped form the Community Learning Enterprise, and then the Delta Strategy, which convened local leaders to tackle community issues like poverty and unemployment, efforts that would eventually lead to his selection as president in 1999. During his presidency, the Calkins Science Center was opened, along with both of our Michigan Technical Education Centers, one of which would spearhead our service to students in Ottawa County. He would reinforce GRCC efforts around diversity, institutional evaluation, outreach to underserved neighborhoods, and launch our Open Door fundraising campaign. He presided over GRCC's 90th anniversary in 2004. And like every president, he would face budget challenges, confront issues around freedom of expression, and serve as the face of our response to national tragedies like the attacks of September 11th. He served as the bridge between a college in the shadow of a school district to a community college that now stands proudly and successfully on its own. All the while, he demonstrated a level of compassion for all of GRCC, a practice he encouraged often with his standard closing comments.
And remember, as I remind you all the time, that if we're going to do our best, please take care of yourself. You got to take care of each other. You've got to take care of our students and take care of GRCC.
And now, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, it gives me great pride to present to our keynote speaker tonight, Dr. Juan Olivares, the Presidential Emeritus Award.
Chairman Cucci, Board of Trustees, and President Pink, thank you so much for this honor. I am humbled and grateful for this recognition. This is a wonderful school. I loved working here. And to all of the fellow faculty and staff members who were here while I was here, thank you for all of your help while I was here, because nobody does it alone. So thank you. So I'm here for a reason. Graduates, you did it. And I know, and I know that you are so ready to move on to the next big thing. I am honored to be your keynote speaker tonight. It is a privilege. Based on my career of 47 years and what I've learned about many of you, I have 3 simple points that I want you to take away tonight. Follow your passion, set high goals for yourself, and believe that you can have an impact on anything you choose. I hope that my story, some of which you saw tonight, can be an inspiration for you. But your stories can also be an inspiration for each of you. So tonight, to get my point across, I'm going to use you. Yes, I'm going to use you. I want to combine my words with yours, since we all have stories and lessons to share. To start, thanks to the Media Technologies Department, I blended some of your words, which were caught on tape, you may not know it, and arranged a poem which will help me deliver my message. Graduates, ladies and gentlemen, a poem from the members of the class of 2018, arranged by me, titled, "I Did It, So Ready to Move On to the Next Big Thing."
Become the person that I've always wanted to become.
That's all I've wanted to do.
Grow in amazing ways you never even thought possible.
Driven me to succeed.
Pursue a dream.
Big accomplishment in my life.
I did it. So ready to move on to the next big thing.
A new beginning, my next goal. I just have to discover it.
And we all have choices. A brand new chapter and a brand new start.
I did it. So ready to move on to the next big thing.
Nothing impossible for me to do.
I've developed the empathy necessary.
Sacrifice, giving back.
Something that's really passionate for me.
Taking the next step in my life.
I can make an impact.
I did it. So ready to move on to the next big thing.
As I journey into my career.
Give back service.
Help people.
Network at any chance.
It will come back good to you.
The first step in a long journey.
Better and greater things.
I did it. So ready to move on to the next big thing.
Wherever it goes, I'm going.
Do better with my life.
Become the person that I've always wanted to become. I did it. So ready to move on to the next big thing.
Go Raiders.
What beautiful voices and such powerful words. Let me review the first verse. Become the person that I've always wanted to become. That's all I wanted to do. Grow in amazing ways you never thought possible. Driven me to succeed. Pursue a dream. Big accomplishments in my life. I did it. So ready to move on to the next big thing. These are your words, but I too can relate to them. In every step of my career journey, I wanted to become that better person, personally and professionally. I followed my passion, always had high goals, and I believed I could have an impact in my field and in my community. Nicholas Tynes, I know you're out there. You too have had goals and dreams in front of you. This accomplishment in welding and cutting technologies is so significant in your journey. It's taken you a long time to get to this moment, but you did it. And I hope that your grandpa and aunt are here tonight to see you walk this stage. I heard you say their motivation and inspiration helped you meet your goal. Carol Martinez, what an accomplishment. Your parents must be beaming with pride to see you graduate as the first in your family. For you, this is your first step. You are determined to pursue your interest in engineering. And Sydney Dornbos, I've seen you perform, and there is no doubt that you have a bright future ahead of you at U of M and in secondary education. Dreams really can come true. And now let's hear from one of your classmates regarding his dream and why. Marcus Barisi.
So while I was here, I studied pre-medicine biology in order to transfer that over and attain a biology degree before applying for medical school. I've developed a lot of empathy for people that may look normal on the outside, but on the inside they were in a lot of pain And over the years, I've struggled with that personally, so I understand when people come in saying that they hurt, and it looks like they're totally fine on the outside, but on the inside, there's something really, really wrong. As soon as I graduate from Grand Rapids Community College, I found out that I was accepted into the University of Michigan, the College of Literature, Science, and the Arts. So I'll be attending the College of LSA next fall. My goal will be to attain a biology degree in 2 years, and during my junior year of my undergraduate degree, I'll be applying to medical school.
Marcus, you've already had an amazing journey, and I want you to be my doctor someday. Let me read the next verse in your poem. A new beginning, my next goal. I just have to discover it. We all have choices. Brand new chapter and a brand new start. I did it, so ready to move on to the next big thing. Yes, this is the end of a milestone, and it brings the excitement of the next new challenge. I'm a runner, so for me, life is like a marathon. Every mile is an accomplishment, and each accomplishment motivates me to achieve the next one. Jonathan Castillo Hernandez, you've stated that going to college was an eye-opener. I enjoyed hearing how excited you are about your new beginning. I also enjoyed hearing that the exposure you received in high school, which had an environmental theme, led you to your major in natural resource management. One experience leads to another. Continuing to learn opens new opportunities. Yen Va, you are a new mom, and you wanted to find a way to stay at home with your baby, but also improve yourself and get an education. You found that there were choices for you. You did online courses to get your general studies completed, and you'll reach your goal in information technologies with a bachelor's degree when your situation changes. Deliberately planning your career around your obligations is so smart. I too had to make choices and degree options based on my life situations. Life and job circumstances are very important. The key is to find the right path for you, create a plan, and execute that plan. Sometimes goals that you're very passionate about come much later. Let's hear from another graduate about her path, Susan Beeden.
I started out, it's been over 30 years since I've actually wanted to come here, and I came for the culinary arts program. I'm graduating with a personal chef certificate. A couple years ago, I lost my job, and I was able to fulfill my dreams by coming back to school and doing what I want to do. I'm actually going to open up my own personal chef business, and in building that business, I also plan on opening a food truck, so that way I can travel around and still fulfill my dreams of cooking food for others.
Susan, congratulations. Pursuing a second career is happening more and more these days. What I love about your story is that you chose to embrace the change you were faced with instead of falling in despair for losing your job. Good luck, and tell me where I can find your food truck. And now, the next verse of your poem. Nothing impossible for me to do. I've developed the empathy necessary, sacrifice, giving back, something that's really passionate for me, taking the next step in my life. I can make an impact. I did it. So ready to move on to the next big thing. Your words, nothing impossible for me to do, is an attitude that I wish for all of you. That's been my attitude. In high school, I had no plans to go to college, but thanks to a high school counselor who motivated me to go and take a chance, I did. Since then, I learned to believe in myself, which led to setting some pretty audacious goals, like changing my line of work, like earning a doctorate degree, like becoming a college president, all because I believed nothing was impossible. And always remember, no pain, no gain. Rebecca Grayson, you've had the same belief. Even with your challenges, you have that insatiable desire to follow your passion, to work with young children and make an impact in their development. You have much potential, and your story is outstanding. And Yesenia Aguillon, your passion to become an immigration lawyer is commendable. You have set your goals high and letting nothing get in the way. Felicidades to your parents for all they've done to support you to see their first in their family earn a college degree. We all need support along the way. And now let's hear from another classmate who has set her goals based on what she sees as a need in the community, Nedra Moore.
At first, I was going to go for nursing, but at Mary Free Bed, I work with a lot of stroke and amputee patients, and the need that they have for a social worker or someone to come in and guide them in the right place, I felt that was my passion. I'm very passionate about helping people and getting involved personally and just kind of holding their hand throughout life.
We're all proud of you, Nedra. No doubt you will have a huge impact in our career. And now, the fourth verse of your words. As I journey into my career, give back in service, help people, network at any chance, it will come back good to you. First step in a long journey, better and greater things. I did it, so ready to move on to the next big thing. I'm at the end of my career journey, but you are at the beginning or in midstream. Make the best of networks to help you navigate and even set goals. I have many people to be grateful for who have contributed to my development and progress, but remember, always pay it forward. Stephanie Solis, I know you're among the graduates tonight. You shared your gratitude that many are helping you in your journey. So let me express our gratitude for your service to our country. Leaving the military and re-entering civilian life isn't always easy, but here you are, you did it. Your desire to continue your studies and communications is ideal because I know you want to help people and make the world better. Thank you for wanting to go to Flint and help the people there. You will definitely have an impact. Jacoby Bolton, I admire your tenacity and sticking to it until you finished. There's so much more for you out there. And you too will have an impact on people because you know how hard life can be and you realize that so many people have helped you. As a social worker, you will pay it forward. Thank you. And now, let's hear from two of your classmates who want something better for themselves, but also for their children, Taylor Trotter and Cecily Reid.
For me to be graduating, it means a lot. It's just like a further step in my education so that I can end up creating a better life for my daughter. I'm walking so that my daughter can see and so that I can prove to her that she can do anything as long as she perseveres and just sets her mind to it.
I plan on going to Grand Valley State University and go into public relations and also business administration as my major, get my bachelor's and hopefully my master's one day. It means a lot to me. My daughter can see that I'm taking the next step in my life and see that I'm accomplishing something, so she should accomplish it as well. So whatever I do, she should, go further and beyond of what I'm doing.
Taylor and Cecily, no doubt your children will be positively influenced by your accomplishments. And now for the last verse of your poem. Wherever it goes, I'm going. Do better with my life. Become the person that I've always wanted to become. I did it. So ready to move on to the next big thing. Wherever it goes, I'm going. This phrase reminds me of my observations over all these years that no matter what vocation you're following or job that you might have, change happens, even if you don't want it to, and you must be ready for it. In my 47-year career, I've seen major changes happen. Technology might be the reason for a lot of it, but it's also the demand that we see during the times. That's why you must keep developing yourself, set goals to keep learning. Garrett Esper, you finally found your way here to GRCC after many not-so-fun jobs. And now, after reaching and finding your niche, you found marketing to be your passion. I'm so happy for you. I'm sure your family is very proud. Today, all of you are commencing. That means beginning. And who knows where life will take you as you all continue pursuing new dreams. I've learned to follow my heart as well as my head. Do what brings you joy and inspiration. Love what you do, and don't be afraid to venture into new directions if you don't feel fulfilled. I took calculated risks, and all for the better. Try new things that will challenge you and stretch you. And now, let's hear from one last graduate who understands passion, goals, and making an impact. Dale Bonneville.
I've been accepted to a few of my top choices. So I'm just figuring out what I'm gonna do, but I will be transferring to a university, and we all have choices. So just know that the way you think about your life will be what your life becomes. Therefore, make every thought count. Realize everything counts. Everything matters. Every decision that you make from this point on is literally determine the outcome of 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 20 years from now. So use GRCC and use this platform as a way of understanding that this is the developmental stage of your next success.
Thanks, Dale. I know you want to be a motivational speaker. I think you're pretty much there. Thank you, graduates, for helping with my message through our combined voices and stories. I close with a challenge for each of you. Have the courage to follow your passion, continue setting high goals for yourself, and believe you can make an impact in whatever you choose. And please celebrate every time you say, "I did it," so ready to move on to the next big thing. Congratulations, Raiders. You're an awesome class. Best wishes to each of you. Thank you.
One thing that my mom and dad were very intent on helping their 5 children to understand, among other things, was to make sure you give credit where credit is due. And something about me being president at Grand Rapids Community College, something about me being in this position compels me to make sure that I do just that. To understand that the grounds that I celebrate, the grounds that I work on, the rich, fertile soil of this institution has nothing to do with me and everything to do with the history of this place. The people who have gone before me as leaders, as presidents, as vice presidents, but even in this case, the people who have led this institution as the president. And I am not foolish enough to think that what I can work in and celebrate and continue to build upon has nothing to do with me, but has everything to do with men like Juan Olivares, Steve Ender, Dick Hawkins, and others who paved the way so that I, as president today, can take hold and lead this institution to the next level. but I give credit to the man sitting behind me, among other people. Please help me one more time to thank Juan Olivares for the work he's done for this institution. Ladies and gentlemen, this year marks 29 years of an organization that we are very proud to be connected with here at GRCC, Norfolk Academy. Since 1989, Norfolk Academy has been our partner in providing a post-secondary college experience in the arts and sciences for individuals with special needs. Tonight, I am extremely honored to confer honorary Associate of Arts degrees on 3 Norfolk Academy students. Please watch this tribute to these honorary degree recipients.
All 3 of the students started at the same time. They've been with us for 23 years. One thing that is really special about Leatrice is how helpful she is. When she walks into class, the first thing she does is she arranges the rooms, and she's always the first to arrive. So I have really appreciated that about Leatrice.
I'm very helpful, like she said in class. And my grandma would say I'm a sweetheart, but I always say I was a sweetheart for other people.
The previous teacher called David, gave him the nickname of the professor. And that's because he has this huge brain, and it's got lots of information in it, and he just loves sharing it.
I liked learning a lot about Egypt and the history of it, and also the history of Native Americans, and also zoology that's here.
Katie Aubert is got so much joy and exuberance in her. She has a great sense of humor. If you want to laugh, all you have to do is just get Katie started talking about any of her passions.
We study about their countries, we study about their food, and we learn each country. It's a lot of fun.
All 3 of them just have a love of learning. Just being able to be recognized for that love of learning is meaningful and will be something that is treasured by them forever.
When I heard that I was getting my degree, I was just overwhelmed and just filled with joy.
I like the students here because they always walk up to us and they always say hi to us.
I didn't think there'd ever be a school for people with disabilities who still wanted to learn. I still belong to a college that the regular students accept you for who you are, not what you are. This is the best college I ever went to.
Ladies and gentlemen, our honorary degree recipients, Katie Aubert, Leatrice Lynn Sosa, and David Andrew Wolven. Ladies and gentlemen, one more hand of applause for our honorary degree recipients. All right, so now we come to the part in the ceremony that I know many of you have been waiting for. When these students here in front of us finish tonight, they will join tens of thousands of students and graduates who are proud GRCC alumni. On behalf of everyone on this stage and in the audience, I want to wish you the very best of luck as you take your next steps, whether that's on to a career, continuing your studies, or both. We are so proud to call you GRCC family and GRCC alumni. Now it's time for you all to shine as you take the walk across this stage. As we confer your certificates and degrees, I will be assisted by Chairperson David Cucci and other members of the Board of Trustees. Presenting the candidates for confirmation are Provost Laurie Chesley, Dean Amy Koning, and Dean Mike Vargo. Before we begin, I want to call your attention to students who are wearing special cords and medallions tonight. Students wearing gold ribbons with gold medallions are members of Delta Pi Alpha, who graduate this evening in the top 5% of their class. Students wearing a blue medallion, oh yeah, clap for them. Students wearing a blue medallion, a blue ribbon with a medallion are members of Phi Theta Kappa, International Honor Society, and have earned a grade point average of 3.3 or better. Those wearing blue and gold cords are members of our honors program. Those who are wearing a red, white, and blue cord are being honored tonight for their service to our country. We have students also tonight that are wearing purple cords, and they are members of our GRCC Wyoming High School Middle College program. They are the third cohort of middle college graduates here at GRCC to graduate from Wyoming High School and GRCC. And students wearing red cords are members of GRCC's Cedar Springs Middle College program. They represent the first cohort from Cedar Springs to graduate from GRCC. And students who are wearing blue and white cords are members of the GRCC Lakeshore Campus Career Line Tech Center Middle College program. And that's our first cohort from that institution as well, from GRCC. Now, let me explain to you, this middle college program is a partnership between GRCC and public schools that allows participating students to earn a high school diploma and an associate's degree in 4 years. These students complete a 13th year of high school while also being enrolled in GRCC programs, and the tuition cost for these students is $0. Let me ask, would all of our middle college students, and what I told them earlier when I spent time with them before the ceremony is that they came to GRCC as middle college students. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, they are college graduates. Would our middle school and our college graduates from Cedar Springs and Wyoming High School please stand and be recognized at this time? You may be seated. Now, as I said, tonight is our first cohort that are graduating from Cedar Springs High School, but I want to call attention to a person who has been very instrumental in our middle college work here at GRCC. This year marks the last year that Superintendent Tom Reeder will be superintendent for Wyoming High School as he retires. Dr. Reeder was that person who was the visionary with us in stepping out there and being that first institution, that first high school, that first school district as superintendent to embark upon middle college work with GRCC. The result is that this is the third cohort that are graduating from Wyoming High School as not only high school graduates, but associate degree graduates as well. Dr. Reeder is here tonight. Dr. Reeder, would you please stand and be recognized? We thank you for your partnership with us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Provost Laurie Chesley, who will begin the conferring of certificates and degrees this evening.
Will the Marshal now present the candidates who will be graduated with an Associate of Arts, Associate of Fine Arts, Associate of Music, Associate of Science, and Associate of General Studies. Dr. Mike Vargo, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, will introduce these candidates this evening.
Brianna Garcia Castillo. Leanne Singh. Garrett Mitchell Esper. Alexandria Foreman. Kale Merdzinski. Tatum Marie Kovac. Tina M. Polias. Catherine Rose Marie Stump. Marcus Nima Barisi. Kizi Wananjela. DeAndre Kennel Bridgman. Kelly Lee Burrows. Missy Diane Renee Vaughn. Raven Christian Butler. Norma Zondervan. Carlos Menivar. Grace Lee Tarala. Josiah Hulse. Jessica Lynn Hulbert. Franco D. Benner. Eileen Gutierrez Blanco. Brianna Gallarzo. Justin Michael Van Duzen. Ariel Israel Sosa. Mecca Milton. Lakeisha Ann McFerrin. Abdul McGraw. Jeffrey Allen Drake Todd. Raydale Shemaine Bonneville. Kusira Q. Muhammad Smith. Sarah Ann Hellam. Kaylee Christine Crane. Karen M. Theodore. Stephanie Ann Plant. Bianca Janae Springer. Janae M. Green. Renelle Crystal Sterling. Candace R. Crump. Istana Joyamani Stelpstra. Druin Lee Talley. Lena Breland. Saul Garcia Jimenez. Monica Rivera. Alma Josefina Garcia Bautista. Yesenia Aguian. Estefani Yaneli Rawe Sayagura. Francesca Lee Robinson. Rachel Shea Donaldson. Dennis William Donaldson. Joshua Daniel Hunter. Evan Foster Wing. Marty Stareen. Joshua Michael Crame. Esther Shirley Kuipers. Samantha Lynn Churchill. Jacoby Miles Bolton. Kiona McIntosh. Giovanni Hernandez. Juana Escobar. Rosa Bella Salas. Benjamin Christopher Malachino. Zachary Levi Hargrove. Leo C. Tokarski. Lisa Vongsa Pressum. Caitlin Jean Kroll. Averica Lopez. Brenna Elizabeth Zawacki. Thomas Raymond Daniels. Felicia Marie Berger. Fernando Daniel Cueva. Marley May Sluthak. Ryan Lewis Clark. Riley D. Ross. Kelly C. Barnes. Khalik Isaac Armand Tyler. Megan Danielle Van Asperen. Yen Phi Bo. Israel Munoz. Thaddeus Joel Milne. Peter John Sapkowski. Austin A. Anderson. Sierra J. Hull. Ariana Martinez. Timothy Daniel Knight. Danielle R. Moe. Elizabeth Flores. Jade Isabella Perez. Siobhan Colin Mitchell. Jesse William Crusin. Morgan Jane Polad. Nerida Martinez. Angelica Limas. Hannah R. Hallis. Alin G. Magoon. Michaela Ray Marquez. Michaela Joy Bramsey. Stacy Lynn McCarthy. Grace Van Benhoven. Madison Nathan Hillis. Emily Grace Colenda. Nathan J. Phillips. Kimberly Favela. Jessica G. Torres. Vicky T. Wynn. Sydney N. Basigel. Erica A. Howell. Gia N. Robinson. Jessica R. Jarose. Aiden L. Coulter. Vicky Pena. Carly Hershberger. Luke Campbell. Rosalie Mejio Baraka. Sally Lang. Zaida Guadalupe Bermudez. Summer Lynn Phillips. Bill Ferrier. Taylor R. Hollis. Jamila Dolores Green. Justina Joanna Bonsick Shipman. Eric Zaragoza. Leopold Ulrich Graf. Emily Elaine Kramer. Theodora Talinka. Shannon Marie McMullen. Megan A. Nozal. Dugan J. Connolly. Cameron J. Patton. Kevin R. Galloway. Paul C. Bowerman. Caitlin R. Ringler. Reagan E. Hickok. Sienna L. White. Paul J. Mead. Gabe C. Weimer. Nathan Patrick Iacopelli. Kaylee Dawn Orel. Daniela Ruiz Silva. Caitlin R. Mata. Bryce DeWint. Shigemitsu Suzuki. Eva J. Kluting. Oscar Aubrey Martin. Aaliyah Marie Main. Cindy Melissa Lopez. Andrea Cais Tamayo. Kate Ruth Lorang. Harriet Jerusha Omenge. Erin Renee Kropp. Nyarap Mayor. Alyssa Nicole Creamer. Sarah Ann Piper. Jomira Enid Urbaiz. Megan Danielle Mills. Javon Michael Perkins. Haley Jordan Burrier. Isabel Mackenzie Jerzik. Dana Ashley Talbert. Nedra M. Moore. Erica Christine Leistner. Haley Jade McKellar. Sarah Ann Morris. Heather Ann Morris. Emma Miller Seif. Miranda Marie Salt. Maria Guadalupe Morales. Sean L. Diamond. Taylor Morgan Trotter. Isaiah Demetrius Rivera. Ev Jane Kiernoff. Kenyon L. Patterson. Karen Josephine Hovenge. Danya M. Leon. Sue Ann Waringa. Nicholas Scott Waringa. Jacob T. Rogers. Cheryl Ann Maxim Geisbeek. Sue Zenner. Brandy L. Quintero. Jaime Castillo. Jalen Franco Leon. Heidi Leon. Alejandra Maria Zamora Hernandez. Travis J. Barcalow. Courtney Lee Petaway. Bethany Vanderzand. Joseph Patrick Ruiz Pashin. Stephanie Elaine Salois. Jane Wilson. Antha M. Piolik. Yusira K. Mutar. Kyle James Clemens. Shaquila Quanice Bean. Sid Dornbus. Mary Candace Herrera Johnson. Stephanie Ray Ellenbass. Veronica J. Aguirre. Melanie Vanessa Salvatierra Guizar. James Earl Doyle Brown. Ibrahim Adair Hernandez. Ilsa Stephanie Quintino. David Cash. Caitlin Alice Jernick. Chao Yi Graham. Jaquan A. Coffey. Benjamin Franklin Williams. Sofia Cervantes. Jonathan A. Carrillo Hernandez. Antasia Destinique Copeland. Olida Macias. Alicia Wilson. Carl Joseph Blessing. Giselle Marcelina Valdez. Quantia M. Sterling. Alicia Karen Marie Monterusso. Justine Ramirez. Latasha M. Ritter. Sano Lianlam Pao. Brandon Bizzle Corey Campbell. Thank you, sir.
Will the Marshal now present the candidates who will be graduated with an Associate of Applied Arts and Science, Associate of Business, Associate of Nursing, and certificates? Dr. Amy Koning, Dean of the School of Workforce Development, will introduce these candidates this evening.
Adam Rowie. Lindsay Nicole Jones. Sarah Ann Phillips. Madison Baker. Yassine Bashir Aman. Haley Faith Yan Han. Jose Badea. Susan Marie Beeden. Candy Sharon Morales. Michael J. McEwen. Nicholas Ronald Parks. Josh Franzen. Kelly G. Surprenant. Veronica Rose Brown. Heather Ray Rose Stat. Rebecca J. Grayson. Laurie L. Eastman. Joshua David Farris. Bailey Mackenzie Avasano. Joe Lee Crawford. Elvin Johnson. Colton Del Pollock. Christopher R. Farr. Keith Andrew Wilson. Caesar J. Guerra. Renee J. Cano. Nicholas James Tynes. Sam Babcock. Adam Scott Getliff. Elizabeth J. Comrade. Jacqueline M. Suttorp. Jessica Ann Fairbanks. Carrie Sear. Damian Renee Ortega. Adrian May Hoffman. Marilyn Denise McCoy. Sierra Lene Lowe. Yadia Colbert. Miriam Harris. Hassan Rahim Magid. Dan Hoekstra. Matthew J. Seitzma. Antoine Fowler. Michael A. Holland. Douglas R. Cifuentes. Cassie Hamming. Maria Saluma Herrerez. Jamie Manny. Ashley Nicole Moss. Andrea Lancaster. Dylan Richard Mahari. Lucy Marie McSpadden. Jessica K. DeCio. Amanda Nicole Jakubiak. Nathan Charles Schrader. Tyler Van Houten. Jamie L. Bumstead. Ryan David Scarborough. Luke David Volink. Michael J. Pratt. Catherine Suzanne Mandler. Alyssa Nicole Lang. Allison Beth Scrotenboer. Caitlin Marie Lampin. Brittany Faye Dorr. Samantha Ray Griffiths. Jessica Danielle Hamilton. Megan Ashley York. Leilani Nicole Tanis. Kelsey Sue Greenup. Leah Joy Northhook. Jocelyn Patricia Blood. Mandy Wynn Mitchell. Angela Marie Dykstra. Cassandra Marie Mills. Christy Sue Brandt. Angela K. Ernaust. Cecily J. Reid. Napinder Carr. Clements H. DeSabi. Eric Henry Thaxton. Brent Jacob Dilly. Sergey Haley. Kelly Ann Lynch. Haridia Duangdi. Allison Mary Jean DeGraff. Kelsey Mcdonough. Jessica Renee Shelton. Rachel Gabrielle Smith. Gerald Paul Bott. Blake James Wiggers. Rebecca L. Ashley. Shanae Elizabeth Colgrove. Jerry L. Blue. Michael DJ Graham. Darisha Elaine Whitley. Michelle Ann L. Heron. DM N. Vu. Anna B. Corote. Megan Brooke Lynn. Donna M. Butler. Audra Boersma. Brittany Greendyke. Sarah J. Baker. Haley Jolynn Buck. Rachel Claire Brunette. Matthew Michael Bailey. Ashley Louise Goering. Autumn Ray Brown. Chloe Allen Farber. Nicole Berkins. Ashley Nicole Milling. Maxwell Keel. Catherine Yahadia Lopez. Wyatt Alexander Dotson. Mark Lynn Brott. Fitsum Ashete. Charles D. Nally Sr. Brandon M. Hall. Michael P. Wood. Marisol Muniz. Laura Lynn Martin. Cassandra Marie Sanders. Katie Elizabeth Berry. Heather Ruth Ellen Holm. Nicole R. Steffes. Liliane Charlie Teshuate Damkam. Melody R. Harris. Amber Musin. Leslie Redman. Dantia Denise Winman. Christine Lynchford. Cassie Tamika McAllister. Eric Ignacio Salazar. Matthew Robert Tenenty. Kayla Jung Rivet. Max Michael Everhart. Jacob Allen Sinclair. Zachary Matthew Bauer. Mariah Brooke Crosby. Hong P. Du. Stephanie Swanson. Jeannie Jefferson. Stacy Marie Ross. Kara J. Vanderjack. Eunice Nyambara Maaria. Joshua Emery Williams. Janika Marie Turnquist. Daniel J. Turnquist. Karen Rice. Lindsay Ray Harlokovich. Gianna Rose Oxford Powell. Jason Andre Clanagan Jr. Lydia A. Flinsky. Sarah Van Dyken. Julia McCormick. Robin Lynn Brown. Mandy Verna Bowes. Benoit Vere. Anka Paula Nicholson. Stacy R. Scout. Aliyah Danae Venord. Taylor Ann Gates. Karen M. Lee. Brandy Joe O'Brien. Melanie J. Lowry. Shelby Elizabeth Vandenberg. Jasmine Gabriela Villalobos. Jasmine Loralee Gonzalez. Taylor L. Schwartz. Caitlin Elizabeth Bell. Rafaela D. Salas. Tiffany Lynette Aldrich. Alexander Ethan Hartel. Kyle Stephen Rondu. Tyler Ralston Olson. Christian S. Wood. Bradley Christopher Gantz. Alicia Michelle Shatuk. Andrea Nicole Peak. Carol Stephanie Martinez. Gavin Wilkie. Tab Johnson. Catherine Marie Price. Danielle Lee Laverte. Lauren Ann Uren. Alyssa Vandermeer. Kelly Jo Meyer. Delsa Renee Trevino. Rick L. Dickerson. James R. Kohlenberg. Michelle Marie Hickady. Kimberly Ray Carlson. Hannah Lynn Black. Michelle L. Martinez. Robert Rudlaff. Maria N. Graving. Samantha Lynn Kuipers. Miranda Gail Nickel. Sam Driesinga. Louis Leroy Salis. Dwayne D. Johnston. Sky Singleton. Latifa Gizi. Jonathan Javier Fernandez. Shakia Lachey Catherine Jackson. Jennifer R. Cooper. David Cifuentes. Lori Richards Bright. Jose Arroyo. Ashley Marie Trionis. Miles Timothy Jose. Patrick Allen Beek. Nathan Charles Kesey. Douglas Scott Rui. Zachary Lopez. Kurt A. Hayes. Stephanie Michelle Tahalowicz. Nicholas Urbane.
Wonderful. I was going to ask you to stand, but you've already done it. Wonderful. President Pink, upon the recommendation of the faculty of Grand Rapids Community College, I am honored and privileged to present the candidates for Associate of Arts, Associate of Applied Arts and Science, Associate of Business, Associate of Fine Arts, Associate of General Studies, Associate of Music, Associate of Nursing, Associate of Science, and Certificate Programs.
Provost Cecily, by virtue of the authority vested in me as president of Grand Rapids Community College, the Board of Trustees, and the laws of the state of Michigan, I now confer upon each of you the certificate, degree, and title as they apply to you individually and cite you as being worthy of all rights, privileges, and responsibilities that come with this accomplishment. Graduates, you may now shift your tassel from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you will join me in proudly congratulating the 2018 class of Grand Rapids Community College. Would you all please remain standing for our alma mater that will be performed by the GRCC Concert Choir, accompanied by the GRCC Wind Ensemble.
Door
Please be seated. Graduates, as we get ready to complete this ceremony, I need to leave you with this one thing. Back in September of last year, when I was honored to be installed as president at Grand Rapids Community College, one thing I said at that ceremony is the thing I want to leave you and the thing I want to leave every graduating class at Grand Rapids Community College, and that is this. There are many people in this world and in this country who have different ideas about our college graduates. They have different things that they say about you, about what you will do, or about what you may or may not do. And many people in this country want to be the ones to decide what your narrative is. Here's what I need to leave you. Do not let anyone write your narrative for you. That's your job. That's what you do. That's why you have this degree. That's why you have this thing called education, which no one can ever take from you, because you get to write that narrative. And so as you go on from this place, whatever you decide to do, whether it be that you go to the next school, a job, or both, you get to write that narrative. You be the proud GRCC graduate, and you tell everybody that you are a GRCC graduate. Because too many people want to write that narrative and say, oh, it's community college? You say, yes, it is community college. I'm sorry, you guys are going to get me on another whole thing, so. But you write that narrative. You be that proud GRCC graduate that we know that you are and that you will be. Now, I will say to conclude our ceremony, our commencement, our faculty will honor our graduates in a recessional lineup as they exit to Oliveras Plaza. We ask people that are attending if you would please remain seated while viewing the recessional on the screens that are behind me as the faculty and the graduates leave this place. After all students have exited the building, we invite you to join your graduate and our faculty out on Oliveras Plaza. Graduates, congratulations on this important milestone. We're proud to call you GRCC alum. Stay relevant and stay responsive.
Go around, go around.
Whoa.